r/AskReddit. What are some things that sound like compliments, but are actually insults? It's a good thing you're pretty. I work in kitchens where ribbing the servers when they screw up is a popular pastime. My go-to is it's okay. I coast through life on my good looks too. You were so pretty as a child. Oof, this hit home. My mom has this joke that she thinks is hilarious. Whenever we happen to see an old photo of me when I was a kid, she, without fail, will say, "You used to be so cute. What happened?" Every time. Literally cracks herself up with it too. If I show I don't think it's funny, she'll do the arm slap thing. Oh come on, you know I'm just joking. What happened to your sense of humor? Anything compliment with the word actually in it. You're actually quite pretty. You're actually smart. I've gotten you're prettier than I thought from someone I had known for a year. I dress up. Guess he wasn't used to it. I love how you'll just wear anything. The comedian George Gobel, after looking at all the other guests on the sofa on The Tonight Show, said to Johnny Carson, "Have you ever felt like the world is a tuxedo and you're a pair of brown shoes?" The guests were Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Bob Hope. I still find that funny after all these years. You're on top of the bell curve. You're very brave to wear that color. Only time it's true is white jeans on your time of the month. That is brave. When my art teacher said great effort, there was a girl with mild cerebral palsy, CP, in my art class in high school, and the teacher stood behind her. She drew for a while and said, "Whoa, your self-portrait may actually turn out to be alright." There was a very awkward tension in the room after that. Edit. Clarified that CP is cerebral palsy. Whoa, I am so impressed. I didn't think you were capable of that. Respond with wow, you're much more aware than everyone tells me. I heard when the 7th episode of Star Wars came out, George Lucas gave a fairly backhanded compliment to the movie. The public will love it. I see you showered. Nice. Once this girl in my class came up to me and was like, "Your hair looks so nice today. Normally it's so greasy." And I was just like, "Oh, cool, thanks." There are lots of thin and pretty girls who wish they were as funny as you. Ouch. In school the adults called me unique. The other kids called me weirdo freak. I eventually realized those were basically the same thing, just that the first one is the slightly polite version. No matter what people say about you, I think you're okay. Edit. Thank you for the awards. My father always uses to say to his students, "You know, Jimmy, it's not true what they write about you on the bathroom stalls. See you later." Not if I see you first. I didn't realize for the longest time that the phrase actually meant if that person saw you first they would find a way to avoid you so you don't see them. You're pretty for a. I hate the specifiers. Like, can't I just be pretty instead of being pretty for my race, interests, or other thing? You're pretty fly for a white guy. That's a really great picture of you. It doesn't look like you at all. You're so independent. It's no wonder you are still single, tbh. It's not like I have a choice. That right there is just a straight up insult. Oof. Bless your heart. I hope the rest of your day is as pleasant as you are. A guy gave it as a feedback to one of the professors. "If I had only 1 hour left to live, I'd always choose to attend your class, as it always feels like an eternity." This is the best one I've read. I am stealing this one, lol. You are as smart as you are handsome. Works better if they are dog ugly. I always liked this one, I think from The Simpsons. "I was afraid that you would respect me less." No, that would be impossible. Your dong is cute. Thanks, I did his braids. Add to any compliment to turn it into an insult. Good comment. Intelligent reply. You're smarter than you look. Better than looking smarter than you are. You look healthy because you gained weight, or you're getting thin. You should eat more, says my aunt whom I have not seen in 5 years. It's a culture thing, I guess. You look so healthy is a way I've heard a number of older people here in the UK tell people they've got fat. My parents are immigrants, so it took me far too long to catch on. My dad still hasn't and beams when it's said to him. He is obese and diabetic. Go figure. Pretty much any British compliment. We don't compliment anyone anyway. Most people don't like a nose that big, but I think it brightens up an otherwise dull face. Similar thing said to me: the more I get to know you, the less I notice your nose. Oh, I see you lost some weight, especially in your face. Oh my god, I need more upvotes to give. Way to make a person feel like they were a ducking land walrus last time you saw them. For anyone reading this who is confused, the right thing to say to someone who lost weight is you look great. Don't specify how you can tell. Don't ask about numbers. Don't even mention weight at all. Anything my mill says to me. I've been dating my boyfriend for 6 years and I can already see this trend happening. Anything my boyfriend has a flaw in, she blames on me for not making him stop, or blames me for not saying something to him about it. Like he's a big boy, he can make decisions himself. You look like you're easy to draw. Wait, I've been told this. Why is it an insult? Am I ugly? You are special. You are unique, just like everyone else. As someone with curly hair, wow, I love your hair. What does it look like straight? Basically sounds to me like wow, I love your nose. Have you ever considered rhinoplasty? Yes. Or when you do wear it straight. Wow, you look so amazing with your hair straight. Or you should wear it like that more often. Like thanks. So my natural hair I wear 99% of the time isn't enough? I should take 2 hours to straighten it every day? My biology teacher in high school used to love telling people I don't care what anyone else says. You're alright. You are so brave for wearing that crop top and not caring what other people think. To a fat person. You're good for being a woman. I was told you throw a football so well. For a girl, and you're pretty good at math. For a girl, ugh. Wish I'd come back with. You seem so pleasant. For an a-hole. Dash. Saying you're really good at that to anything someone's failing at. You finally got your hair cut right. You're looking healthy. That means they think you're fat. Counter with, I was going to say the same of you. Wow. Being called special, especially for those of us with disabilities. Not only do I find it degrading, demeaning, but in general most people don't actually think that way. Often this mindset gets us into trouble too. I'm paralyzed, waist down. Can confirm it is very insulting. Calling someone champ in Australia. You're not as bad as a person as I thought you'd be. When I used to be in an active band in the area, we would play shows with a bunch of different bands. Some great, some good, some terrible. You never want to be a dong to anyone or tell someone they sucked, so our go-to comment to bands we just really didn't enjoy was to say you guys really were together out there. Sounds like they were playing well as one cohesive unit, but in reality we just meant they were literally together up there because that's the closest thing to an honest, nice comment we could make. When a fat girl posts a full body picture on Instagram and her friends leaves comments like OMG I wish I had your self-esteem. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.